Really? You're gonna throw a song at me right now? You're gonna throw a musical number at me right now. How dare you? Okay, that's one.
Okay. Let me. Everett.
For fuck's sake.
Quentin. That's mine.
You know you can't cast in here.
I know. Mutually assured destruction. And everything goes far more shit-shaped.
Quentin, I think you need to...
Your friend Elliot is safe. I'll let you go. And you've met gods, but I won't be like them.
Oh, you say that.
I studied them so I could do better. Be better.
No, it's like someone
In fact,
saying,
you go down
I'm
as
gonna
a
be a
hero.
better dictator. Like, no.
I'll make sure of it.
Take her. Do it. Now.
What did you do?
Just minor mending.
Give it to me!
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. Oh god, Quentin. No, no, are you kidding me? I do not accept this. No, no. No, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Like, this is not happening. I was not prepared to cry today. Well, am I ever? Are you fucking... No, he's not. He can't be dead. They can kill Quentin? Are you serious? Oh, that was so good though. If this is the end for Quentin, that's a great one. That's an amazing one, actually. Because how it all comes full circle. You know, I'm just gonna let it play. I don't even know if he's dead. If he's actually dead. It looks like he is. Oh my god. My stomach hurts.
I'm dead, but there's still hot chocolate. That's a good sign. You know, just suicidal thoughts and notes. And a lot of notes and attempts and meds and therapy, and then
Guys, I
I don't
can't
know
do
what to
this.
say.
I can't do this.
We're talking away.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't know what I'm just saying. I'll say it anyway.
Really? You're gonna throw a song at me right now? You're gonna throw a musical number at me right now. How dare you? I need a second. Hold on. We'll be back and we'll sing Take On Me together, but just I need a second. You know what? At least it's not knocking on heaven's door, because that would just completely shatter me, like, so I can handle some Take On Me. I think.
Shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me.
I'm odds and ends, but that's me. I'm stumbling away, slowly learning that life is okay.
Say after me.
Appreciate the level of sincere grief, dude. I seem to remember when I kicked it, you laughing.
I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay. I've met you. I think you know your answer now. The story for them, it's just starting. But it won't be the same story because of you.
What? No.
It's time to say goodbye.
Just one last look.
Oh, the things that you say. Is it life or you're all the things I've got to remember? Shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me.
In a day or two.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
I'll be gone.
Goodbye, Q. Q, are you doing this?
Oh my god. Fuck this show right now.
Holy
Honestly.
shit.
How dare you do this to me? I can't. I'm done. I'm done.
Did you just see that?
Yeah.
I can't anymore. I'm too
So?
exhausted.
What are you gonna do with it? This is as far as I go, brother.
Hey, I'm back. So I just needed a moment because I was just too broken to even like think clearly of what just happened, what I just witnessed. um, yeah, first of all, I didn't know that I loved Quentin as much as I did in this very moment, like until this episode. I've always known that I loved him, like him and Elliot were probably and Margot, right? Um, but I didn't realize just how much, and it just hit me. Like I don't remember crying this much because of a character's death in a long time. Like I can't remember when was the last time that I like bawled like this, and that you guys had to witness it. But yeah, I think as far as stories and character arcs, he had one of my favorites. Maybe because I can identify with Quentin a lot because I do suffer from depression and I do understand this feeling of not belonging and just feeling inadequate or like you don't have a purpose, or I don't know. Like I understand the feeling of not fitting in. And just how it all like changed, how he became, a magician, and this whole thing with Fillory, how Fillory kind of disappointed him because he expected it to be this like happy magical place, and there's all these like bad things that happen there. His favorite author, the one that wrote the books, who changed his life, turned out to be a pedophile. So that's another disappointment. So I feel like a lot of the things that gave him joy, or that, the things that saved his life, were kind of perverted in a way, which was sad. But he continued on, and the how he made friends, how he changed people's lives, and the fact that for this whole thing, he was the one that didn't know what he could do. I don't know if Julia knew, right? Because everybody else seemed to know exactly like the type of magic that they could do or where they would fit, but he didn't. And it's interesting because him being the main character, like to me, he was the main character. You would think that would be the best, that he could do whatever, right? I feel like when I was watching the first episode, I was like, let me guess. Quentin is the character that can do all types of magic, right? But no, he spent a lot of the show trying to figure that out, and it turns out that he could mend small things, which I feel like compared to Alice, it seems kind of insignificant when you think about it. Because you're like, cool, he can mend small things, and we see him like put a mug back together, and when he was with his dad, he fixed the plane. But you don't realize how important that is until the end. And I think that was like my favorite thing, that I don't even know how to put it into words. Like something that seems so small ended up being so amazing. Like he basically saved not just his friends, he saved the world. He saved magic. He, and gave his life to do it. And just that part when he was like in the mirror and he was just doing a little mend. That gave me chills. That actually gave me chills. So yeah, the writing for his character was so on point. And as tragic as his death is, I feel like it makes sense that he would end up this way, that he would sacrifice his life for his friends. And the fact that he still, after dying, had this thought of, did I do something brave or did I just give up? That hit me to my core. Because like I said, as someone who suffers from depression, you kind of, wonder these things, you have these thoughts. And even then, he didn't really understand or see his value until he witnessed how his friends were mourning him and how much they loved him, how much their lives were going to change because he wasn't around, and how much he changed their lives when he was around because of him. Is this whole like idea of the importance that one person can have in people's lives and how one person can change the world, right? The whole thing where like mending small things can seem kind of unimportant, but not really. Like at the end, it seemed to be like the thing that needed to happen in order for the world to be saved. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making sense. It's just, I'm really impressed with the way that this thing came full circle. How his story just, it makes so much sense now. And it makes me just want to go back and see some episodes, some Quentin centered episodes about him talking about his depression and how he feels about his magic and everything, because it's just so, it's so good. So yeah, that was so hard to watch. It was so emotional. It was so sad, but at the same time, it was really, I'm not gonna say happy, but just him finding peace. I feel like that's one of the things that we long for if you suffer from something like this, You just want to feel peace. You just don't want to feel like you've been swallowed all the time, or the pressure of doing something. You know what I mean? Like, I like that he found that peace, and that he found it, that Penny was the one that showed it to him, because his relationship with Penny has always been kind of like wishy-washy. It hasn't been the best. He was a bully to him at the beginning, so it's very like vindicating for him to be the one that show him his value and then send him off. I thought that was beautiful. Julia kind of honoring him by doing that magic also was beautiful. This whole thing, this whole like concept, this whole story, how they wrote it and how they developed it was just amazing. The in memory of Quentin, the honoring of Quentin was really good. And they just threw the musical on my face, which you guys know how much I love musicals, and it's one of my favorite things on the show, the amount of musicals that it has. I love the musical numbers here, the musical episodes, and then you do this to me while I'm like in the middle of falling apart. Not cool, guys. Not cool. So yeah, really, really amazing episode, amazing season. I don't even know what's going to happen next season then, if he's actually dead. It seems like he's actually dead. And now I hope that they don't bring him back, because that was such an amazing send-off that it would kind of cheapen it if they actually brought him back. So as much as I love Quentin, I would love to have him back. I hope that that's it. But it's going to be very different. A completely different thing. I mean, if it wasn't for the fillery thing, this would serve as an amazing finale, to be honest. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.